Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. First off, let me start by saying I have 444 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. Thank you guys so much. I've been working really hard to give you guys some new content. So if you're here, chances are you have seen my seafood boil video where I showed you how to do a really easy, good seafood boil. Well, I'm going to show you how to elevate your seafood boil. There's nothing wrong, okay, with laying out some newspaper and dumping all the seafood on there and just going to town. But if you want to entertain, if you want to elevate, then I'm going to show you how to style your table so that you have a Hampton style seafood boil. Y'all ready? All right. All right, guys, so first off, we are going to dress this table to look like, I don't know, an event planner planned your seafood boil, okay? That's what we're going to do. This channel is all about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, and this is heavy on the lifestyle. So let's start off with our first item. Thank you to At Home Stores for providing all these wonderful items. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not there yet, but I did purchase these items on my own, and I'm going to show you guys how to use them to elevate your crab boil. All right, so first we're going to start off by placing our runner down, okay? So here we are with our runner, and this is a really nice runner. Ooh. Get it together, get it together. Honey, we have this thing styled to a T, okay? All right, so first I'm going to take this runner and I'm going to sit it out on my table, okay? Just like that. Doesn't really have to be ironed out. We're fine, just like this. Okay, first we're going to take some of this sand and we are just going to use this to kind of style. We're just gonna spread it. Honey, we're gonna have it looking like we got this seafood right off the pier. Then next we have these little seashells that we're gonna sprinkle down as well. Okay, here we go. No rhyme or reason, just kind of sprinkle them, spread them out. You can do little clusters. But make sure you're getting the front and the back, okay? All right, okay, so one more thing just to add another layer of texture to our little runner. I'm gonna put this sea glass down in the color blue. There's different variations of blue. All right, so we're gonna take some of this sea glass and sprinkle it. I don't want a whole lot. Okay. All right. Okay, now so we're gonna start placing our serving dishes down. One of the things when I entertain that I love to have on hand is a marble Lazy Susan. I use it when I'm doing brunches. It's very, very handy. All right, so we're gonna set this down first. And I picked this up from Home Goods a while ago. So this is the only thing that's not from At Home Stores. So we're gonna sit this right in the middle. So this is a marble Lazy Susan. Look at that. It spins and it's gonna be pretty mobile today, but it just adds a little bit of height. All right, so then I'm going to actually use this bowl that I got at Home Stores, and I'm gonna use it as a riser to add some height to our table. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that right there. Now we're gonna take this metal kind of distressed tray. It looks very fisherman's wharfish. And we are going to use this, and we're going to set it on top of our rattan basket that we use to create some height. Okay, and then I have another riser that I'm gonna use, and we're gonna sit this on the table, and we're going to set a serving dish on there just to create variations of height. That's one thing that you wanna do when you are entertaining. You wanna make sure that you have different height variations. Now, I will say this, you always have to make sure that your serving pieces are food safe. This is not food safe. However, I can mitigate that by laying some parchment paper in here and maybe some kind of butter lettuce or something so that the food doesn't sit directly on the wood finish, okay? So make sure any serving dishes that you're using are food safe. So next I'm using this really cool tray. It's a metal tray, but it's got the enamel finish, and I just like how this looks. The whole thing is to not try too hard. So if I had all my trays and they all had the same finish, it would look, you know, like I tried too hard. This is supposed to look like, oh, I just got some really cool pieces that I'm just gonna throw on here and put down some sand and sea glass and do a, you know, seafood boil. Now I have another metal tray that's already has a stand to it, and I'm gonna use this for like my sauces, okay? So we're just gonna find a place to sit this down. So now guys, we've got our base. We've got our basics down. We've got all our serving trays down. We've got our runner and any little ancillary decor. Now we're gonna style this whole thing, okay? And this is where we come in with our candles. Make sure they're unscented. You do not want scented candles around food. It just throws off the whole olfactory. It's a sensorial cacophony, okay? Don't do it. Now you're gonna use your candles and different pieces to kind of add a little bit of dimension and texture and, you know, some interest to your layout. So here we go. I got these fun little buoys. I thought this would be super cute, so I'm gonna sit these down. So I've got a few pieces of coral. I've got a really cute seahorse, a sand dollar. I'm gonna go ahead and implement these into our tablescape. These are so pretty. I love a good oyster and I love a string of pearls, honey. So when I saw these, I had to have them. We're gonna go ahead and place these in our tablescape as well. Okay, so lastly, I have this pitcher, and this is just for your shells. You need a place to toss your shells, and normally with a regular, you know, seafood boil, you just kind of toss them on the newspaper, but because we're elevated, we have this pitcher, and I'm gonna sit it right in the middle of my giant metal tray so that when you're done with your crab legs, your shrimp, your crawfish, you can just drop your shells in here.
It may seem surprising, but one of the most overlooked elements of a dinner party or any kind of event where people are serving food is one of the most important. Candles are the objects that combine all the elements of atmosphere together, and they instantly relax your guest. It just sets such a calming mood. And bon appetit. It was such a pleasure filming this video for you. It was a pleasure cooking this boil for my family, and it was so much fun watching them devour it. They really enjoy these boils, and I do them quite often. This is usually my husband's Father's Day gift. One of them anyway. It's his Father's Day meal. He really enjoys them. He loves crab legs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you viewing my content, and I hope to do much more. If you have any requests, let me know, and I will see that I get around to filming it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.